Welcome back to my channel Conquer the Fear. In this video, we are going to discuss about Java 22 features, the three features which is going to make your code very faster. Okay, so these are the three secrets. So we'll just look into it very quickly. Now, Java 22 is going to bring you very new features, which is going to improve your code readability, your performance, and the developers' productivity. So I will very quickly we'll just look into the features. The very first thing is unnamed variable and the pattern. So this is one of the final version. So this has been finalized in this particular version. So you can use an underscore for a variables or a pattern that are required by a syntax. So you doesn't have to, which are not used in your code, you can use the underscore. So what will happen with this is that it is going to clarify the developers that it is not intended to use it, and also it can reduce your errors by preventing that particular accidental use of that particular unreadable variable over there. So in the previous or the old way prior to Java 22, what you used to do, you used to declare this particular variable, if you see here this integer argument, but I don't use it over here if you see, right? Similar is this with the string over here. Now this particular variable is unused, I'm not using it all. So what is the purpose of it, right? So instead of that, what we can do, this particular with unnamed variable, what we can do, we can actually simply keep it as an underscore over here, and then Java will understand that this is an unnamed variable, and also you will be not able, I mean, by your, by default you will not be using the underscore anywhere, right? So that will save it from you from using it, right? So this is going to indicate that this is an exception variable, or this which is an unused. Okay, so that will indicate the compiler that these are unused and nothing to be done on that part. So I hope this is clear example. Then there is a statement before the super. Now you all know that any constructor, right? In your constructor, when the very first statement, whether you write it or not, it is going to call the super, right? Now previously, the constructor we used to call this. Now in the preview feature, this is the preview feature. So the first statement is super, right? So as long as that you are not referring to that particular instance which is being created, right, you can use another statements over there, another logic can be written over there that is going to be specifically for the argument validation. So this is given a space where you can actually write it. So earlier what used to happen, even though when you are writing this particular constructor over here, now even though you are calling the validation thing, the very first thing is that you have to call this particular super, right? This is going to happen before even you call this particular method. But after this particular statement has been introduced, right, what you can do, you can actually have this particular validation checked used over there until you are not initializing it. Okay, but you can throw something over here, you can do the some validations over here itself, and then you can call this over here. So this is quite handy feature, and this also, instead of something you call before this super thing, you can do some validation itself over here. Then the string template, so this is going to simplify your formatting way, how you can actually have the embedded expression directly used inside the string related instead of defining those in a separate thing. So this is going to improve your readability whenever you are comparing with the old way of concatenation. Now earlier what you used to do, you used to define this name over here, then you used to append like this over there. But now what you can do, there is an I mean, make a note, this have to run. If you want to use this particular feature, you have to call this particular Java call, and then you have to use it, right? So preview is mandatory over there because this is a preview feature. So this is a static simple string template. This is called a static class where you are using it. Now here you see there are two variables, but here if you see, I'm trying to do that help, and then in the first name and the last name I've appended in this particular curly braces with this, right? So you can use this. The string template is going to process this handler expression the way you want it to be defined over here. Then this is one of the major feature which is used out, that is the structure concurrency. Let's say you are having an API which is you want your related tasks to be worked as a single unit of work. So you can actually manage your concurrent task. You can handle some errors, you can ensure that all the tasks are completed, or either one of them, if it is cancelled, then all of them you can cancel together. So this is going to reduce your memory leaks over there, the thread leaks. So you can actually easily write that particular code, because there are many functionality which you have to manually write that. Here you have to easily write that. So here what you do, you when you're running this particular full code, the runnable code is going to be very complex, right? So the idea here is that you can make use of this structured task scope to run the multiple tasks. Now this is going to ensure only all this particular tasks are completed, or else we know if it is cancelled, then everything will be cancelled. So there will be a way you can handle this in a structured way, in a better way. Now you see here there is a try catch block over written over here, try with resource basically. Now you see here this is two things which I am trying to execute, and then I've made a join, and then you see the result. Now both the results are available over here, and then you will be able to see that. So this is how you if there is some exception, it will be thrown, right? And it will be reverted back. So there will, nothing will be executed over here, and nothing will be done over here. And ultimately you can get the users and the other details, product info details individually, and get that you can work on it, right? So this is how you can separately work on it. So this is an also again a preview feature where you can actually use it over here. So this is a second preview. Okay, I hope I was able to explain you this particular features uh, very shortly in a very small way. So if this video has given you some value, please like the button, also hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of all the new videos being published up. Also check out my channel where I have lot of Java, Spring Boot, microservices, and also the Java interview question series where I have explained how many people have attended those, what the package they have got, what questions were asked in that particular videos, and which company they attended. All this information are available, so please watch out that videos. Thank you for watching.